welcome to Sultan of Spirit. My name is Zelda, and I'm going to do the weekly love reading for Aries. Yeah, how my Aries doing? Please take the reading as it resonates. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. There are multiple messages for different Aries. But yeah, let's see what you've been going through, Aries, and what energies are approaching you when it comes to your love life and love connections in the next 7 days. Ooh, so it looks like somebody's bitter. Looks like somebody's pretty bitter or irritated and very harsh with their words. It's also possible some of you have cut somebody off or you've been cut off. Take it as resonates. I have the Queen of Swords in reverse, so usually when the Queen of Swords in reverse, a lot of the times it does point to somebody who's pretty harsh or even nasty with their words towards somebody. There could be some resentment, some bitterness, some irritation. Whatever your situation is. Yeah. So either there's no communication between you and somebody that, you cut each other off, or the communication that there is pretty harsh and nasty and bitter and hurtful, or very critical and cold. And I think some of you guys are feeling very stuck in your circumstances, trapped, or just super stressed out and overwhelmed. It's like there's an opportunity here for you, a tangible opportunity of some sorts, but it's stressing you out. You might even feel like this opportunity will trap you or lock you in and just won't give you any room to move or grow. It might feel like duty or responsibility for some of you, Aries. And for others of you, it's like you're searching for an opportunity to get out of the situation you're in that's so stressful, overwhelming, or just, having you feeling stuck. So yeah, the central energy is influencing you, Aries, for the next 7 days is the Queen of Swords in reverse, like I mentioned earlier. So yeah, lack of communication or just very cold, bitter or resentful or critical, even bitchy communication between you and your person. And also some of you may not be able to stay clear-minded, even if you think you are, or your person could be this way. Take it as it resonates, but there's also a difficulty staying clear-minded and logical and reasonable. You might think that you're being very logical, or your person might feel this way, but it's coming off very bitter and resentful, or just cold and harsh. Yeah, there's usually some emotions jumbled in there if somebody's being super harsh and cold. They'll never admit it though. But in any case, moving on. For some of you, Aries, it could also be where you're experiencing some sort of an ending, because I have the 10 of Swords. The 10 is usually completion, something, coming to an end. And that you're searching for a new opportunity, or you could have already, noticed this opportunity, or it could have been presented to you. But in any case, yeah, you're moving on to a new opportunity, some of you, Aries. And others of you, there could be a new opportunity, could be even duty or responsibility, but this new opportunity is something material, something tangible. Could be many number of things. I mean, it could be job, could be money, could be home, could be kids. You know, it could be a lot of things with it's something material. So, but it could feel very like, you have to do this out of responsibility or duty, and you feel like it will stress you out or overwhelm you or just trap you in your situation. So you could also be overthinking about an opportunity or something that you feel like you need to do, or an offer. You could be thinking about an offer. But yeah, that's your energy, Aries. Your person's energy. Ooh, okay. Your person's energy is the Ace of Swords along with the King of Cups in reverse. This person... so for some of you Aries, this Queen of Swords energy in reverse is very likely your person's energy, I think. Because, I mean, take it as it resonates, but for some of you that's what's showing to me, because your person is, I don't think they're in control of their emotions. They're trying to be logical, they're trying to be clear-minded and reasonable, or they're trying to communicate. But their emotions are out of control. Either they're completely shutting off emotionally, which is unhealthy, or their emotions are all over the place and very intense, so they don't really have a good grasp on it. And for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's manipulative, verbally and emotionally. Woo! Yeah, verbally and emotional manipulators. Oh man. It's one basket case to deal with. But yeah, some of you, it's like the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords. I think, both of you have like an ace. So for some of you Aries, you could be also experiencing a new beginning, but it's stressing you the hell out, or you're scaring you or overwhelming you, or you may feel like you're getting tied down or trapped. And the other person's not approaching this new offer or new beginning with a clear mind or a clear heart. Like they're mentally and emotionally unhealthy, and even possibly manipulative or completely closed off. Either way, it's unhealthy. So that's the case for some of you Aries, so take it as it resonates. And you're dealing with a heartbreak or a disappointment or betrayal, Aries. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you have the Three of Swords along with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, some sort of a disappointment or hurt, sadness, maybe even betrayal for some of you. But I think you're trying to gain your emotional independence, Aries, or you're going to try to, because of this heartbreak or disappointment or betrayal. You're going to want to remain independent with the Nine of Cups. Or you might just feel like there's just no choice at this point to remain single or emotionally independent. And some of you might have also dealt with somebody who had a lot of choices that you didn't really know about, or you didn't really think that they would actually pursue or look at, and then they did. And some of you, like, this was just like somebody stabbed you in the heart. Like, it was such a disappointment. But you might also have some options around you, some of you Aries. But I don't think you're interested, even if there are. Yeah, something you hoped for, like a wish, something, some expectation, some wish, some hope you had didn't fall through or will not fall through. And it's just a disappointment and a heartbreak, Aries, sadly. And your person, they're not going to be happy either. and they're going to be restless. They're going to be unable to heal from whatever you're experiencing between you two, or whatever they're going through. They're not in a healthy place anyways. They're trying to be logical. They're trying to be open. They're trying to be communicative. They're trying to communicate, but, or they might even have like a new perspective on things, but it's like they're trying to stay very like mind over heart, but I don't think their mind or their heart is really healthy. Yeah, and they're not going to be happy. I don't think they're going to feel like they got what they wanted either. They did not get the fulfillment, like emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, and they feel like they're unable to heal and move on, or in you know, just heal. They just are stuck. They're very restless and irritated by the situation. And you're also stuck too. Some of you might be holding a grudge. I mean, if you're going through this, and that card, the Three of Swords card, came right underneath the 10. So this is pretty painful. Yeah. Some of you Aries might, have an opportunity presented to you, or an offer or something from your environment, close environment, but you're like in such a stressful situation or a painful situation that you can't really focus on it, even if you wanted to, or you're having trouble with it. Some of you Aries. But yeah, it's difficult, it's tough for you to move on from this emotionally. There's some sort of disappointment and emotional conflict of some sort between you, most likely between you and your person. And there was like a dispute, a conflict, some sort of a loss, again, a disappointment. And I think there's some grudge there, something bad happened in your past. The Six of Cups is like tied to the past. So this is somebody that you're dealing with. You've known them for a while, you have history, or somebody from your past, but it's like something bad happened and you're stuck on, and you're emotionally unable to move on from this disappointment or hurt. And it's time for a change. It's time for an ending and a new beginning. So no matter how, if it does stress you out, the thought of something new, the thought of more responsibility, or even just opportunity, material opportunity, you might, it might be best that you focus on that, on your money, on your material security, or any opportunities that present itself to you, Aries. So I have the Wheel of Fortune along with the Five of Swords in reverse. You both have fives, by the way, in reverse. So there is, I think, an avoidance of change. There is some change happening between you two, or there's going to be, but it's like you don't, it's hard to go through with it. It's hard to welcome this change because I think it's so painful or just disappointing, and it's emotionally affected you in an intense way, or it's affecting you, and it's hard for you to move on for both of you, I think. For them, it's more mental, and for you, it's more emotional. Even though I have the cups and the swords on both sides. So, both of you, I think, are thinking about this a lot, whether on a conscious level or an unconscious level. There is a lot of thinking, but it's affected both of you emotionally. But somebody closed off their emotions, and the other is still trying to, most likely you are most likely trying to process them. So you can move forward, but it's tough, it's difficult. It's like a grudge, something you're stuck on. And yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's the old way of doing things, old patterns, most likely this old situation that had hurt you, or betrayed you, or you were feeling very disappointed and sad about. It's going to come to an end, and there is going to be a new beginning. Your person might also try to avoid getting into verbal arguments with you. They might feel defeated, so for some of you. They might not feel like this should come to an end for some of you, Aries again. But in any case, this Wheel of Fortune is coming, whether you or they want it or like it or not, or how, it might be painful or stressful, but it's coming, and it's going to be it's going to be good, because I think you guys really do need a change here to move past this disappointment, this negative energy that's lurking here. So yeah, let's see what else is going on, Aries, in the next 7 days when it comes to your love connections and love life. Is it like kind of dark? I don't think you're going to wait on this anymore. You're going to really focus on your own money, Aries, your own stability, your own wealth, building strong foundations based on trust and effort. Oh, I got the World card in reverse. Told ya, it's like one of you, or maybe even both of you, are avoiding a change. It's painful. You're avoiding an ending of some sorts. You could maybe even be avoiding each other. I don't know. Some of you. I want one more card. Okay. Central card, central energy influencing you, Aries, for the next 7 days again. Is going to be the 10 of Pentacles as well. So again, moving forward from the previous spread, you're going to focus on your stability, your wealth, your prosperity, strong foundations, practical effort, mutual effort. You know, you want trust, and I don't think you're gonna wait on this anymore. I have for you, Aries, the 3 of Wands along with the Page of Wands. So 3 of Wands in reverse. You're not waiting on this anymore at all. You don't have any more patience. You're not making any plans with them, moving forward. You might even be putting some distance between you two, mental, emotional, or physical. But yeah, it's like you're moving away, just like this Page of Wands. You're ready to move on with new energy, brand new energy. And yeah, you want something new. You want to start anew. You want to leave this behind you. And your person, it's like on the contrary, I mean, they're remaining single and independent. They might even be doing financially pretty well for themselves, for some of you, Aries, your person. But yeah, in any case, they seem to be remaining, or they're going to be remaining, or be single and independent, especially materially. But still, they're weighing some options. They're making some plans. They're like trying to maybe find some balance. I think they have like some decisions they're trying to make in their minds. They're considering, they're even waiting. So you're not waiting, but they are, even though they're remaining single. And they're maybe even considering like a couple different options. Again, decisions. So, or they're trying to make their situation work for themselves. This, being single or independent. They're trying to like make it work for them. For some of you, Aries person. And for you, Aries, I have the World in reverse along with the 6 of Cups in the upright this time. It's like the bad memories, the bad situations that happen that you're stuck on, maybe even like overwhelmed and stressed out, but there's also the good memories, the good situations, the good like things that you guys might have experienced together that you're also thinking about. And it's so, for some of you Aries, this is really tough for you to let go of. It's tough, like this ending that's approaching you, you don't want it. Some of you are fighting it, whether you admit it or not. You're not looking forward to this ending, this change of cycles. It's going to be like a major ending when it does arrive, but you're trying to like kind of prolong its arrival or something. But it's the universe is pushing you towards this path, though. No matter how much you resist, how much you don't want, how much you try to hold on to the good memories or the good aspects of the situation or person or connection, it's coming. It's coming. You're a little. It's like you feel ready to move on. You don't want to wait on it no more, but at the same time, you have difficulty embracing this ending that's approaching you, or this major change. And I think this situation between you and this person had become toxic, at least in the past. Or it might be like it's become toxic, but both of you don't want to address the situation that it's toxic or unhealthy. Take it as it resonates. Your person's energy, Aries, is showing up as the Ace of Pentacles, along with the Devil in reverse. New opportunity. They also have the Ace of Pentacles now. But it's like the offer from the devil. I mean, or opportunity. This could be from you, or it could be from someone else or somewhere else, this opportunity or offer that they will be receiving. And for some of you, it could be where they also make this offer or present this opportunity to you. Or it could even be like offer of help. For some of you. But there is some like toxic energy lurking underneath it or behind it. So be careful, Aries. And for others of you, your person, it's like there's going to be, again, a new beginning or an opportunity to break the chain of this devil. You know, you see how these two people are chained together under this devil. It's like so toxic, like they're trapped or something, or it's like manipulation, like they're being manipulated, or they're manipulating each other. But yeah, I think for some, your person's going to have an opportunity or a new start, which will lead to breaking this toxic chain between you two. Or if they have some sort of a problem separate from you that's toxic, like an addiction or something, they might be presented with an opportunity or make a new start, put in some effort to break that toxic addiction or behavior or whatever it is. You're going to be feeling out of balance though, even though it's like you're unable to move. You're unable to move on. You have the energy, you run out of patience, but something is still holding you back. It has definitely have to do with your emotions and your thoughts. You're going to feel very out of balance and not have much peace. And you're thinking about, or you're trying to move on. You're trying to like pack everything and move on, but you can't. For some reason, you're stuck on a situation, whatever has happened between you two. You're unable to find peace, but at the same time, you're unable to move on from the situation as much as you want to or need to. There's a sense of avoidance, of feeling stuck on something or someone. And your person, some of you people, some Aries, for some of you, your person has, I think, an addiction problem, or some sort of a toxic problem. The 9 of Cups in reverse, along with the Strength in reverse, this addiction or toxic behavior they won't let go of. It's making them so weak. It's draining them of their energy, their confidence, their self-love. It's bringing out all these insecurities. It could actually, if there is an addiction problem with them or a toxic behavior problem, It could stem from feeling insecure or unworthy or just not being enough, just feeling of like weakness, or lack of self-confidence, basically a lack of strength within themselves. And some of you might be dealing with somebody who has I think for a lot of you, this person's problem, it could also be material. Like they either spend a lot, or they don't, spend at all, or they might, they may fear commitment. For some of you, like the Pentacles is like a practical effort and commitment and responsibility. For some of you, your person might fear this or have a problem with this, and make them feel very insecure, like they're unable to live up to the expectations or responsibility or something. They might be irresponsible, or they may just be like, I always want to remain independent and stuff, and fear being taken advantage of in a material way. And this could become very toxic and unhealthy and unreasonable for some of you. But yeah, there's a decision being made here between you two. I did get a lot of 2s for your person, so I think for a lot of you Aries, your person is the one who's trying to make a decision or needs to make a decision. And it's tough. It's tough. I have the 2 of Swords along with the 9 of Wands. But in any case, it could be either way. It could be the situation's reversed. Take it as it resonates, Aries. You could also be the one who's having to make decisions, or that will have some troubles or problems you're trying to deal with. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, there's some form of indecision, and somebody's thinking about letting their guard down and letting go. Like somebody feels very, very tired here. But yeah, there's a codependency issue between you two for some of you Aries, between you and your person. There's especially emotional codependency. Your person seems like, for some of you, they're materially like independent and single or whatever, but emotionally they're very codependent and tied, either to you or to situation or something. But they're codependent and they have an issue, and it's toxic. They may be trying to leave it behind, but it's really, really tough for them. And it's hard for you to heal and move on from this too. So yeah. But yeah, somebody's gonna make a decision here, no matter how indecisive or complicated the situation seems. And they're gonna let their guard down and possibly let go of the situation, because they're gonna feel very, very tired, exhausted. Yeah, but this was your weekly love reading, Aries. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving. And thank you for watching. And once again, happy birthday to all my Aries out there. I hope this new age, this new year brings you wonderful things, good energies. I'll see you guys soon again. Bye-bye. Take care.